Why do we say the art of goal achieving? Well, for a very good reason. It is an art. This is where you take energy and turn it into energy. That's really what we're doing. We're changing energy into energy. We're taking what is and change it into something which has never been. That's an art. So it is an art when you get involved in goal achieving. And where do you start out? Well, you ask, where am I going? See, we've got to start at the end. What is the objective? Where do I want to end up? That's what we've got to see. We start out with the end in mind. Then we've got to ask ourselves, who am I? Who's doing this? We not only have to know where we're going, understand the art of goal achieving, where we're going, we better understand who's going there. Who am I? The average person lives in darkness when it comes to understanding who they are. Well, once we understand who I am, then where am I in this whole scheme of things? In other words, what have I been doing with my life? And what changes are required? Now I know where I'm going, I understand who I am, and I understand where I am. What changes are required if I'm going to get to where I'm going? And last but not least, where must the changes be made? Well, we're going to find out the changes must be made inside. We were told to go to our sanctum sanctorum, go to that quiet place within, and that's where the changes must be made. And that is what you're going to learn in the Goal Achiever. The Goal Achiever program is a different kind of a program. It is probably the most comprehensive program based on natural law that you've ever attended. I don't know where this has ever been taught before. I've been studying this now for 57 years, and I decided that I would start working on a program and we would introduce it in January in Los Angeles. We'd introduce it to the world, the art of goal achieving. It's a phenomenal program. You see, goal setting is an intellectual exercise. We have an intellect, and we want to exercise our intellect. We want to use these higher faculties that Einstein said was a sacred gift. We want to use the sacred gift to establish what it is we really want. Goal setting is an intellectual exercise, but goal achieving is a lawful process. This whole universe operates by law. Nothing happens by accident. I'm here in my studio, and just outside of my studio is a beautiful Japanese maple. That tree is green in the spring, and in the fall, it turns to a crimson red. That is by law that happens, and it happens every year. And it never misses. Every autumn becomes crimson. That's by law. You will find everything in nature grows by law. We must understand these laws and then use them to accomplish what we want. That's living life our way. Living life the way we want. You want to learn something about goal achieving? You want to learn something about really blooming, about bringing the best of yourself to the surface? That's what this program is all about. The Art of Goal Achieving. And it's being presented by the Proctor Gallagher Institute. Sandy Gallagher and myself have worked on this for the past year. I've been thinking about it for decades. And we're going to take it all over the world. January, you want to be there. Get your family together. They'll understand how to take a pen and sit down, write their own report card before school starts. And they'll know that they're the marks that they're going to get. It all happens by law. We know when we plant the seeds in the garden, the flowers are going to appear. We know when the farmer plants the seed, the crop will present itself. And you know when you sit down and put your goal on paper, through the art of goal achieving, you are destined to experience it. It'll materialize in your life. This is Bob Proctor. Thank you.
Thank you.